Right. We're just sorting my computer out. There we go. Can we go? Yes, Monty, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right. Sorry folks, just bear with me. Monty, what are you doing? Right. I need to find myself on here somewhere. Live. Hopefully, yes, I've got it. Right. There we go. Oops. Oh, computer doesn't want me to play tonight. Come on. Right. Aha. Right. Hopefully, just let me mute my screen. Hopefully, just let me mute my screen. Dear me, I can hear myself. Right. That's better. Right. We have chat on there. Right, folks. I don't know what is up. My computer just doesn't want to play. My computer says no. Yes, Monty. What have I done? Sorry, folks. Come on out of the way, please. Yes, I know. Right, let's get started. I'm struggling on with my laptop. I'm hoping I can see myself so I know I'm in shot. So, hi Izzy, hi Carol, hi Chris, hi Louise, hi Rachel. Right. Oh. Let's get started. We've got a Monty Python with us, haven't we? Hey, yes, we have a Monty Python. Right. Okie dokie, let's get started. Hello, good evening and welcome. Lorna Carter from Lorna Carter's Creations. Independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK. Thank you, Rachel. Hi, Renee. Oh, I know, technology is wonderful, isn't it? And I'm not the best at it. But never mind. We'll see what happens. Right. I'm revisiting tonight something we did last year, but I do this little box every year. And we have this lovely little gift box with tea lights in. I'm going to make it in a different colour. And it's got magnetic closure. We did one last year and I've been trying to find it and I can't find it. It's in my craft room somewhere, but unfortunately my craft room's a tip at the moment. Busy working at for Christmas. The one I did last year was with the snowman, and it had the die cut at the front, and the it wasn't window sheet. Hiya Donna, lovely to see you. It had vellum in, so it's a little bit different this time. Come on, Mom, we don't want you all day. Thank you. All evening. No, lay down and go to sleep. There's just another one. This is one I made without the magnets, but I did do a window sheet in that one. But so that was just when I was playing. This is the one we're going to be making. I'm going to be making it in a Misty Moonlight tonight, so just a different colourway. Instead of being gold, we're using silver. So I've got everything here. The stamp sets we're going to be using is the Celebrate with tags. We're using this lovely glove. I'm using, it's alright, I'm just trying to think, and I just meant to go on before, this was in the clearance. I'm hoping it still is, but I just haven't had a chance to go on. We're using the Christmas and the Merry for this. So we have Merry and the Christmas, and then the dies are the Chic dies. Just take them out of the packet so they don't glare you. Which are these? So we're going to be using the two snowflakes, the large and the small, or smaller, and then this wonderful textured piece. Okay, so that's what we're going to be using. Right, just before I actually start, I just want to show you a couple of cards I've received. Now, a few weeks ago, as some of you well know, we lost one of our cats. We had to have him put to sleep, and I just wanted to show you. Oh, thanks, Izzy. I just wanted to show you a couple of cards that I'd received. Now, this is one, a handmade one. As time passes, may the memories of your furry friend help fill the hole in your heart. And that was from Beth, friend from Beth. Card from a oh dear, my friend Beth. I'll get my teeth into gear. Oh dear, not on the planet. And this one, well, brought tears to my eyes, this one. This is from all the way across the pond. Renee is watching. She sent this beautiful card with a cat on, look. Looking up here, and when you press, these light up. That did bring a tear to my eye, I've got to say. Such a beautiful card. Thank you very much, Renee. It's beautiful, absolutely. That has pride of place. That has on my shelf in front of me. Right, so that's that. Let's get started. I'm all over the place, I will tell you. I don't think, since being poorly last week, it's just, I'm ditzy as it is, never mind being poorly and ditzy. Right, let's bring in our trimmer. And as I say, we're using Misty Moonlight. I'm just going to try to find me inks. Just like everything else, I'm never prepared. Misty Moonlight. There we go. Right, so I think we have everything now. I'll try and leave that on there. Yes, Louise, it's in the pipeline, don't worry. It'll not be this year, it'll be next year now. They are stunning, the lights. They are. Right. I'm going to have to move that because I need... I'm sorry about the glare. It's having the lights at the right angle. Right, here we go. So, we need a piece of Misty Moonlight, 22.9 centimetres by 13.7. Now these, there is some strange numbers here, but I believe you me, it does work. It does work and they fit perfectly. It's just a normal, they're just normal Tealights. So we've got 22.9. That's it. Yeah, just normal Tealights. Fits 4. So, and I say it's something I make every year. And I've got greasy hands and it's gone all over my card. Never mind. 13.7. So that's 22.9 by 13.7. Keep the pieces you cut off because we're going to use them. Right. Now. So yes, Handmade Wishes stamp set is still on clearance at £5.75. Spot on. Thanks, Izzy. Item number 159684. It's a great stamp set. It was originally... Can't shut my drawers now. It was originally... If I can find it... with that punch, and you can punch, you can stamp these and punch these shapes out, and that is in the annual catalogue with a new with another stamp set, but it just shows you, it's £5.75 in the annual catalogue, and it's the stamp set, and it's brilliant. It's got some really nice fonts. I love these fonts, I really do. And the little gingerbread man, oh, he's gorgeous. Right, so we're going to turn our card onto landscape. Sorry, we'll do portrait first while we've got it. Right, so for portrait we're going to score at 1.5 centimetres. Make sure I've got it in. Three centimetres. 10.7 centimetres. So there's some weird and wonderful numbers, but and 12.2. It definitely works. Oh, Rachel, that's funny. Oh dear. Right, so we're going to turn on to landscape, and we're using the same numbers, so we're 1.5 centimetres. 3 centimetres, 10.7 centimetres, 12.2 centimetres, 19.9 centimetres, and 21.4. That's done with that for the time being. Find somewhere to pop that out the way. Right, I'm hoping we can see these score lines. I'm just going to burnish the score lines. So all the score lines we need to burnish. See, Monty only wanted to come and say hello, and now he's settled to the side of me. So once all your score lines are burnished, this is just a template. It's just ignore the cutout because we're not having a cutout this time. Oh, I've got my fleecy on. I'm cold. That's it. I can work better like that. Right. So what we need to do is we'll start. Whoops. Start at the bottom here. Okay, so we need to take, we've got 4 little boxes in each corner. We need to take the 3 that are on the outside. So we need to cut up. I haven't cut that very well. I can't see either. Terrible. Right, so I'm just gonna cut like that. Take the 3. So we've taken 1, 2 and 3. I just want to wedge that one, this front one, and we can wedge both of these. I'll get rid of my rubbish as we go. Okay, so we need to do the same at this side. So let's cut up to the score line and chop that bit off, and then chop that bit off. I haven't wedged that one, that's good. That's it. So I just need to wedge that one. Right, so we've got, so far so good. Okay, right, we're going to turn onto, hopefully you can see that. I'll just wait for my computer to catch up. So we're turning into portrait mode. We need to cut up these middle 2. So you need to cut up to the second score line. On both sides. Okay. And a bit further along, you need to go up to the 2 score line, second score line. and we're just going to take that full block off at the end. Okay, we then need to cut our little tab, so we're just taking the outer square off on here, and we're just going to wedge like so. Okay, so this piece here, as you can see, we've got two pieces here, too narrow. We need to wedge that bottom one and wedge that one. Okay, so we've got two there, but we only want one on here, so we're going to take the outer section off. Like so. Okay, then we need to wedge just this first section. We're just wedging the end. Okay, then we're going to turn it round. I'm going to spin that round as well, so you can see where we are. Okay, so we need to, in the middle, cut up to the second score line. We need to take these 4 box little squares out at the end and wedge it. We also need to remove this outer section. There we go. And then the little section, take the outer square off. Okay. And then we're going to wedge that middle section, little middle section. You on the prowl, Monty? Let's go on there. Move that out your way, mate. You're having a prowl, aren't you? Okay. Come out the way then, please. Thank you. Thank you. Right. You nearly got your tail then with the scissors. That wouldn't have been good. Right. So the last bit we need to do is to wedge this outer section here. So we're just taking a little piece off. We might need to do some little fine tuning later on, but that, as you can see, is our template. That is the oops. So right, just Renee says hi, Monty. Says, yeah, it's alright, I'll just put my tail there, I'm not bothered. Here, it's actually sat under the light, but there's no heat coming out of it because they're LEDs. I do have a daylight lamp where Tigger and used to lay under it because it was warm. Right, can we have tail removed? Thank you. Right, so I can get rid of this now because that was my template, and this is what we're left with. So what we're going to do is make this box up and then we can decorate it. But before I do, I'm going to just turn it onto the outside, and we're just going to stamp it first with, we're not stamping it, sorry. Oh Lord. Oh, can't. We're going to use masks, if I can get in them, and we're going to use the snowflakes out of the Abundant Beauty decorative masks, which is this one. This is what we're going to be using. And for those of you that haven't seen these, just quickly show you. So you get the snowflakes, you get the autumnal leaves, you get the dog tooth check, that one, and then you get 4 masks, and they are numbered very finely. That's the last one, 4, that's 3, that's 2, that's 1. So it can be used, well, maybe use these next week. The sunflowers are amazing, absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'll show you how to use them. They've got notches so you can easily line them up. They are brilliant. If anybody came to the Craftorama show, Izzy was demonstrating these. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I'll just put those away except for the snowflake one. Oh, they're great. I love these. I love using these. I really do. Right. So, I have a brush that I use for, it does look a bit dirty, but it has had ink on it before, but it's been sort of washed. So I am using the crafting, the Whisper White. Let me get a piece of paper. Pop that down. Right, so this is random. I'm doing it totally random. I'm not worrying about anything. So we're just gonna put some ink on my brush, and all I'm going to do is just like you would normal ink, just leave that there. Put some more. That's better. Obviously some of these we're not going to see, but I just wanted to okay. Wow. Oh, I love this. Absolutely love this. So I'm going to go in there like so. If you want to, you can tape it down, but I just like random. If it slips, it slips. It doesn't bother me. There we go. I can't believe we're actually in November. Where has this time gone? It's just so attractive, that. So attractive. But I've purposely done this ink in first because it takes a little bit longer to dry than the ordinary ink. So I just wanted to make sure it can be set to one side. We can actually do the die cutting while it's set to one side, because we haven't got a lot of stamping. We've only got the sentiments and the gloves. There we are. I'm just going to put that to one side. Usually I'd wash that straight away, but I can wash that when I finish tonight. Okay, so how pretty does this look? It's really attractive. Oh, you struggle to ink up your white ink pad. Oh, mine keeps going, bless it. It's been re-inked a couple of times, but yeah, I'll pop those over there. Right, so I'm going to just put that to one side. Let me do the die cutting. And then if I just pop that, can't see what I'm doing or where I'm going. Put that in shot. Right, let me get, we want a couple of pieces of whisper white. That's because I've been using that ink, basic white, and we need the big, the smaller, and then I'll use that tiny one. I need this one. This is a fabulous piece. Love it. I'm just going to cut that to size. Oh, we'll have to do a thing on re-inking, a video. See if it'll help you, Louise. Right, so I'm going to use my mini machine. Because these will go through the mini. I'm just going to put that piece on, that one on, and that one on, and pop that through. The dies, Louise, are the Chic Dies. I can tell you exactly where you can find them. There we go. So the Chic Dies, page 163, and they do have a coordinating stamp set. Let me find that, page 40, and it'll show you. There we go. And that's the coordinating stamp set. I haven't got the stamp set. I wanted the dies. I will get the stamp set though, because I love this background stamp and these background stamps, and it's got some nice sentiments as well. Yeah, right. So just let me get my poker tool. There we go. Take the bits out. That hasn't worked very well, so that little one I must have moved as I've gone. Right, as you can see, this one's That's better. If you've got a mat and a brush to get them out. I should have maybe cut this first. Won't take that long to pop them out. I'll do them in a minute. Let me get my other. It's a fab background stamp, that one. Amazing. Right, so now I want back in. So I just want that one and that one. Make sure it doesn't slip this time. There we go. Okay, just put those out of the way so I don't lose them. There we are. That looks like a splat. That does. Right, we'll just get rid of these out the way. I'm just going to quickly. What I should have actually done is put adhesive sheet on, because once you pull the adhesive sheet piece off the back, it would probably. And usually, sometimes I put it through twice anyway, and they'll come out even quicker. I don't know what I've done with my brush. I said I got my brush out. I'm just taking the outside bits off because actually, as you can see, the middle pieces are covered up anyway. So we're just going to take a random amount out. And if we need any more out, we can take them out as we go. That wasn't me, that was the cat. He's having a wash. Making funny noises. Just this bottom corner. I'm just poking them out so they're over here out the way. So we're going to go with that. I'll poke the. You can poke them out, but if we're covering them up, there's no point. So we've got the big, medium, and little snowflakes. Monty. He's just being mischief tonight. Oh, he wants to sit in the corner. Okay, the smallest bit of the desk, and he wants to lay on it. Right, okie dokie. Let's stamp our gloves out. Using this beautiful, and that's to Celebrate with Tags. Lovely stamp set. Don't need me. So Misty Moonlight. It's quite juicy, this. There we go. There we go. That's that bit. just need to cut that out. I think when this was originally, when it first came out, it was in last year's like mini catalogue, and it had a die set that went with it. Well, I think the die set retired, but this is quite easy to cut out. It's quite nice. And I just wanted that white border. Same with this. And then anybody fussy cutting, just a tip, always move your card, not your scissors. And there we go. What else do we need? We need the Merry stamping. So as I said, the Merry is out of... The Merry is the Handmade Wishes and the Christmas. So these are photopolymer. The Merry and the Christmas. So you can see I've been doing other things. I'm not even... not even got my blocks mounted. I've been busy making Christmas things. That's what I've been doing. Right, so we've got the Merry. Just using this. There we go, that's the Merry. And the Christmas, of course. We've got to do it with silver. So we'll just get that go on there. Yes. Right. Embossing buddy. Versamark ink. Yes, and I have got my heat gun there. Right. So, embossing buddy. For those of you who don't know, we use an embossing buddy on our card. Basically, all it is like powder, talcum powder, corn flour, whatever. You can make your own. We're just going to wipe our card so it's free from fingerprints, because once we've inked, we don't want anywhere else for our embossing powder to go, so that should deter it from sticking. So Versamark ink, I'm going to have to stand up because I can't see what I'm doing. Should have actually put a thing underneath, but hey, never mind. Christmas. Right. Where is... Alright, Monty, I just want this piece of paper, please. Just want this piece of paper. He says, yes, that's where I want it to lay. And I don't want you around for this bit, thank you. We're just popping our embossing powder on. I've pressed down too hard, so I'm going to do that again. I'm just using the reverse, just popping that to one side. I will use a stamping mat. It just serves me right. Let's try again. No, Monty. No, not for pussies. Come on, out of the way. Right, let's have another go. Hopefully that should work. Let's have a look. There we go. Just shows you. Just shows you. You got to do it right in the first place. Right. Pop my powder away before I blow it all over. Put that away, Monty Pyths. Okay. You'll be running away in a minute when I put edging with me. Right. Tweezers. Right. Just letting it heat up. I don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. Yeah, you can see that. Never get bored of this. There we go. It's brilliant, look at that. It's fabulous. No, I never tire either, Renee. I absolutely love heat embossing. Right, so we're just about there. All I'm going to do with this is just fussy cut it. A bit of a border around. Like so. Just cut that off. There we go. Round. There we are. That's our Christmas. Just gonna, that's it. So that's fussy cutting that. Right. So just got this bit to do and fussy cutting that again, just following it round. Just like so. That's our Merry Christmas. Okay. I think we're about ready. To put it all together. Right, so to make this box up, you can use magnets, or you can use Velcro dots. Now, what I might do is the video I did last year, I did the magnets, which I prefer. No worries, Izzy. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. So we're going to use this time our little mini Velcro dots. Okay, so I'll just show you a couple of different ways, because you can always go back to my video on YouTube or Facebook from this time last year. Right, so first thing we need to do is make the bottom of the box up. So this one with side we've stamped on, we need to put glue of your preference, whichever. I'm using tear and tape. You need to pop it on these 4 little tabs on where we've not stamped, where we've blended, used the mask. So on all 4 tabs, okay, and then I'm going to turn it over, and these 2 outer tabs. Okay, so where we've got at the side, we've got 2 tabs, we're popping it, a strip on each of these on the inside. And on this side. Okay. We might, in fact, just let me see. These, basically, these are going to tuck down the side like that. I'm just going to take an extra sliver off. Each side. Just to make sure that it will sit down there okay. Okay. Right, so let's take all our tape top off. And I know this sounds bizarre, but I'm also turning over and I'm taking these ones off. And just be careful that your others don't stick to the bottom. Right, so are we ready to make it up? Is that the one you're talking about, Renee? This little... I've had this donkey's years. And basically, I find it really easy with tear and tape just to rip it. I can't remember even where I got it from. It's not a make. I remember. But yeah, it's a handy little, it's a nifty little tool. It is very good for pressing down, burnishing and all sorts of stuff. So I've had it donkey's years. I really have. Right, so with the outside facing you, what we're going to do is on each corner, we're going to fold in a little square, little tab, and we're going to match. So we've got a corner, so same here, fill it in, match that corner. This is a little bit of an awkward one because obviously it's got the lid, but we're just making it go. Right, so what I'm going to do is pop these sides down, and with my little tool, look, you can just, I just find it really natty. So you can do it with your burnishing tool, look. It is just really good to get in. And what I'm going to do with that, because we are not putting magnets on, I'm going to do the same, take a slither off, because we need to put our Velcro on the front. So let me get my tape again. I say for magnets, if you go something like a year ago, it has all dimensions, and I used magnets, and I showed you how to use your magnets. Whereas, as I say, this time we're going to be different. So there's the base of our box. Okay, these two little flaps now, this is maybe where we need to tweak them, and I'm just wedging each corner. So what I'm going to do, I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That goes in all right with wedging those corners. Okay, so all we need to do now, take a slither off this end. We can do it the same where we've come down. So you've only got that little bit in the middle to use to open it. But because, yeah, we need it on here, we can do the same and tape that up too. There we go. Okay, so now what we need to do, if we turn this to the front, we need to find the centre. Right, well, I make it a bit easier. It is actually 7.5, but I've done it 2 millis each side, and we're working at 8, so I'm going to the 4 rather than having to do 3.5, 3.25, whatever it is. So I'm just marking the centre with a pencil. I'm marking at 3 and at 5. Okay, so this 3 centimeters, all we're doing is going from the edge of the top, and we're just drawing a line. So we're going to cut this here, same at this side. So basically we've got a 2 centimeter piece in the center, and all I'm going to do It's cut up like that. And down like that. And I'll just get a little rubber and rub my pencil marks off. So what we've got now is our little fold over, like so. Okay, right, let me, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the Velcro on very last because we've got the inside bit to do. I mean, I can just do it like that for now so we can decorate it. Right, let's start. So that is just a little bit big to go on there. So we're just random hopefully we're just cutting pieces away. It doesn't matter because it's okay, something like that. Quite happy with that. I'm just going to take that piece off because it's doing my head in. That's it. Okay, so we're going to pop that somewhere like that. So we can pop that on now. All I'm going to do, we could have, as I said in the first place, we could have put adhesive sheet on the back and it would have probably brought all these bits out, but I'm not really bothered whether they're in or not. Okay, so all I'm going to do is put a couple of strips of tape. Get my little tool out. That's all we're doing. Put whatever you want on, as many as you like. I certainly can, Rachel. I always do a list of products I've used anyway, so yeah, I can do that for you, my dear, not a problem. Right, let me pull these off. And then you can put it however random you want to. So I'm just going to pop it like that. Just gonna... There we are. And it's got, you can move it, it's sort of free at the edges. Right. Okay. So to decorate, we're going to pop our mittens, something like so. And we're going to have snowflake up here, our big snowflake up there. The little splat I'm going to pop in the middle of that snowflake. We're going to pop the Christmas like that. And if I can pick my little piece up, like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just pop it together. So this first glove I'm putting down flat. So we'll get again, tapes my friend, this Facebook Live. Yeah, I'll bring it to class, Rachel, if you like. Then you've got a copy. So somewhere like that. And then this one we're going to pop on dimensionals. that like that. Right, these I'm just going to use glue dots. There we go. So I'm just going to fold that back up so I can see what I'm doing. So we've got that like that. Our little splat, we will do the same if I can pick it up. Pop that in the centre of there. You can glue them, you can do whatever you want with them, but say I find it easy to put the glue dot on. That one on there. Okay, so our Merry, I might actually, I put it on flat before, but I might just use a mini dimensional. Yeah, we'll use mini dimensionals. I can get them off. There we go. Put our Merry on there. And then we're going to put Christmas. Oh, what the heck, I'm going to put these on dimensionals as well. And put the rest on minis. Like so. Come on, Lorna. Oh, struggling because I've got my nails long for a change. I have to make the most of them while they're long. When one breaks, that's it, they all have to come down. Right, so that's our decoration done. Merry Christmas. So all I need to do now is do the inside, which is using the scraps of card we had earlier. I'm just picking all my bits up. Oops, that's what I wanted. Okay, so if we get our scraps from before, I'm hoping one should be about 7.4. It is 7.4 centimetres. Right, so we need one piece 7.4 centimetres by 10.4. So that's 7.4 that way. This is 10.4. That way. That's one piece. And then we want 3.7 centimetres. 3.7 by 10.4. I think it's not quite big enough. So 10.4 by 3.7. Okay, right, take your cutting blade away, because we're now going to score, and these are all scored landscape, and they're all scored at the same measurements. So we've got 3.7 centimeters, 5.2 centimeters, and 6.7 centimeters. And to me, this just finishes the box off. So 3.7, 5.2, 6.7. Same on this piece. 3.7, 5.2, and 6.7. Okay, that's done with that. Right, we'll burnish these. Folds. And what we need to do is make a W. Okay, and we do that with all these. So the center one is a mountain and the two side ones are valleys. Right, so just to check that everything fits, we pop the large one in first. And those two fit either side. That is fine, they fit in. Always check the fitting first. And then we can glue. So all we're doing is gluing. Where's my little... So all we're doing is gluing that bit like that. Then on the back, I'm just going to put, so you can use what tape, if you want to use tape or roller. Normally making a box I would use Stampin' Seal Plus, but I'm out of it. I need some refills. Right, so all I'm doing, and I always put this in landscape. Okay, and then we do the same with these two. Oops. So, oops, come back. Yeah, I think there might already be a template somewhere, Louise, so I'll sort one out if I can find it. If not, I'll have to do a new one. Oops. There we go. So, in the middle. There we go. Just do this one. There we go. Just make sure that's all in. Right. Right, I know that these are red ones, but I can't. Oh, sorry, Monty. I can't reach at the moment to get me other ones. And there. And these ones, for anybody in the UK, these are Wickford and Co. These I got from, I think it's Home Bargains. The gingerbread ones smell absolutely amazing. So 4 of those fit in there nicely. That shuts down there. All we need to do is our fixing at the front. So what I do is I take stick them together. Okay. Pop them on there. There we go. It's not quite as flat as this one with the magnets. But if anybody's sort of, because like my mum has a pacemaker and she can't be near magnets, so this is what I would use on her fastening. And that is our finished box. Yeah, the candles are amazing. I love them. And they're not expensive neither. I love, every year I get the gingerbread ones. And those gingerbread ones are what I put in your box, Rachel, thinking about it, when you did the Christmas stamper stack. They with them. They are amazing. So, here we go. What do we prefer? Red one or the blue one? I think that might be sweet sorbet. I think I picked the wrong, it meant to be real red, but I think it's sweet sorbet. And this one's Misty Moonlight. So it's just, so you can do all sorts with them. So we absolutely love making boxes. But this is one that I say I make every year. It's just a lovely little gift. It's not too deep, so you know, for posting and stuff like that. It's nice. So yeah, I don't know which one I like best. I like them both. One silver and one gold. As long as it's got heat embossing, I'm not bothered. I love it all. Right, okay. So that's it for tonight. I apologise about last week. I don't know, must have picked a virus up. That one of the gentlemen I work with went off with a similar sort of thing, so I'm presuming it's a bug going about. So and I just didn't feel up to doing a live, so yeah, so apologies for last week. We will be back next week. I haven't forgotten Chris. I will be doing something with, I can't remember what they call it, the designer series paper. You know which one I mean anyway, Chris. I'll be using that in the next couple of weeks. I've got to get my order in, so when that comes, we will do something with the designer series paper. Right, so I don't know what we'll be doing next week, whether it be Christmas or not. I've just realised I haven't popped a gem on there. Well, you can pop a gem on if you want. You don't have to, but yeah. Right, I'm going to go get a cup of tea. Thank you very much for joining me. I've really enjoyed it, and we'll be back next week. I will put up a post. I will get it right this time. As some of you are aware that I put my Live in 5 up daily this week. Oh dear, there's only one. It's only me who can do silly things like that. But never mind. But I'll be live next Tuesday again. And I say I'm not sure what it'll be yet, but we'll find something. So thank you very much. My video will be up on YouTube on Thursday evening, 8 o'clock. It will go up live on YouTube. Yeah, so if you're watching on catch up, I really do appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. It really does help. If you like what you see. Obviously if you don't like what you see, don't. But yeah, if you want to see more videos and everything, please subscribe. Right, I'll stop waffling and I'll go. Yes, one horse open. Yeah, that's the one, Chris. Yeah, one horse open sleigh. The DSP that goes with that. Yeah. Yes, we will sort it. Right, okie dokie. We'll see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. And until then, carry on crafting. Thank you. Bye.